trouble with mowers belching out their butts, leaving big heaps of grass everywhere. I can't seem to get around that, but I finally ended up with a mower that attached to the front of a tractor. Seems to do the job, and it's pulling a windrower and then using follow me behind that for the pellet machine to pick it up and make pellets out of it. Problem is, I need to use courseplay on these fields to make things just a lot easier so that they run on their own. So what I'm doing here is I'm taking the field delete roller and I'm going to chop this 1,568 hectare field up into strips. Well, at least this one here where I need courseplay. The rest of the field, when I grow barley or wheat, I can use the in-game helper, and it works just fine. So this will give me about 160 hectares in this one strip closest to Pine Hill here, the closest to town. I'm hoping this is going to work. It did work on another version of this map. 160 hectares is about maximum that courseplay can handle. And I can save the course, although it does take about 2 or 3 minutes longer to load the map. That's not a biggie. So anyway, that's what I'm doing here. I just going to take one strip here. He's down here, so it'll just be this little strip right here is going to be for grass. I can always make another one here. I'll just have to start the equipment each time it finishes a field, which is not a biggie. And I got all of the rest of this for wheat, barley, everything else. I want to install a fuel plant and some pellet making plants. So that'll work out good there. Off you go. Alright, well now I can't get courseplay to recognize this field that I partitioned off with that field delete roller. So I'm thinking that I made some changes to the field in the map and it's not picking up, or I don't really know. But I think that my best bet is to plow this field again, just this small section here, and create a field while I'm plowing it. And then try running a partition down that and see if courseplay will recognize it. And if not, we'll have to go back to it. Well, the plan we got right now, which is basically using follow me and whatever else I can come up with. Always something. Well, that plow looks like an antenna, doesn't it? Well, I'll tell you, it saves me a lot of time. Alright, I guess we gotta use GPS for this. There's that. to make a field. Lower. Off he goes. So this is the setup that I'm currently using on the other end of the field. Got the mower, front mounted mower with a windrower in the back, and behind that we got the pelletizer running along picking it up. So really this isn't a bad deal, but it leaves a lot of grass behind, piles of it, and I want to use that grasshopper to follow all of these guys and just clean up the mess that they leave behind. And grasshopper won't work with the in-game helper. Only work with courseplay. So but you know, it doesn't matter what size these fields are. I've already done Farm Sim's biggest field, 1,568 hectares. Matter of fact, we farmed that field 4 or 5 times. So now it's time to get back a little more to reality, only because of courseplay. But either way, it'll work. Alright, I got that first section plowed. Now I'm just running the field delete roller over a part of the plowed part because courseplay still wouldn't recognize the field. So there's something going on here I can't see. But once this partition is made, it should pick up this field. If not, then we go back to plan B. Alright, as you can see, courseplay has managed to plot this field. Turned out that one pass with that delete field roller isn't enough. I had to give it a second pass, which gave it a total of, I think, 6 foot wide or 6 meter wide. But as you can see, that blue line indicates that it has found this field, and I got to give it a number. We'll overwrite this one. Now when we choose this one, we'll see that this is 53 hectares. It's not very big, is it? Well, I'm done trying to find out how big I can get away with before it locks up. Doesn't sound very big though. Nevertheless, let's set this. Well, we got to see what width that mower is. The butterfly mower, there it is. 8.4 meters. So we set this to 8.4 meters. Starting location will be the southwest, and we'll be headed north. And what's it doing? Well, I guess it should return to where it started. Add that in there. Let's see if it'll plot the field. Turn that part on. There you go. Which means I can also save it. So we'll call this field 1 grass cut. Confident that it will save. There you go. So, problem with courseplay solved. Now I'm going to have to plow the rest of the field because I want to plant something else on it later anyway to feed the fuel plant and a few other things. So that's going to be taking up our time for the next couple of days. Okay, we're planting fresh grass on this first field, and I'm hoping that this will eliminate the grass cutters belching out their butts. There's no guarantees, but there's something wrong with the foliage layer or something. I don't know what's going on here, to tell you the truth. I'm not really a good enough map maker to know. Well, I gotten this far. Anyway, we're going to plant this and then go and get our mowers and bring them down. May turn out that one of those big crones will work after all. I like the mower. It was just belching out 10-foot high heaps of grass out its butt, so I just couldn't handle that. Sorry. I mean, yeah, it'll work, but it ain't the way it's supposed to work. So we'll see what happens. And it's time for level 3 on the truck of beer. You know, I think 4 levels high and it won't fit under that shed no more. Oh well, we'll deal with it. Hit the X button. Alright. Well, there you go. Half of it. It's getting to be one hell of a load. I don't think it's going to make one more level under that shed. Kenworth is struggling. Oh yeah. That'll make Mom proud.